Hi, beauties. So tonight we are going to talk about how beer can benefit our health, and um, how it can be used in our beauty routine as well. So let me. I just want to make sure you guys know that I like to invite my mom because she is forgetful. There we go. All right, so everyone is invited. So beer can definitely benefit your health. We all know that red wine is good for your heart, but beer has health benefits. I am a huge craft beer drinker. I go to a lot of breweries. In fact, we were at a couple, two this weekend. Actually, three this weekend. We went to three different breweries yesterday. And whenever I go out, as long as there's good beer, I will always choose beer over wine. I do like wine, but I always choose beer first. So it definitely has health benefits, and it can be used in your beauty routine. So there's an ingredient in beer called silicon, I believe is what it's SILICON. And it has a few different benefits. It protects the brain from aluminum effects. So aluminum is known to not be the only cause, but be one cause of Alzheimer's disease. So in a roundabout way, there have been studies that say that beer will help with that. So that's one good thing. It's also good for bone health. Don't drink too much of it though, because then, which it's probably me, I probably drink too much of it. But if you drink too much of it, it can actually deteriorate bones, from what I've been reading. So in moderation, just like the red wine is good for your heart, in moderation. So I'm not telling you to go out and drink a case a day, but if you have a beer a night, then there's some benefits to it. It also has multivitamins, which I never knew before. I actually make beer with my boyfriend, with Jeff, and I know what goes into it, but I never realized that there were actually vitamins in it. Home brews have a very high amount of vitamin B. There's also B3 and B6. B3 and B6 are great for getting rid of acne. We'll talk about that in a minute. But this is all if you consume it. So everything I'm talking about right now is if you consume beer. It has antioxidants, which is good for lowering your cancer risk. So all kinds of benefits, health benefits. And something I read yesterday, which I thought was pretty funny, hops and malt are great hair growth stimulants, which if you've ever had anyone say, this will put hair on your chest, maybe that's where it comes from, because it actually does help with hair growth, which brings me to my next part of this. You can actually put beer in your hair and it gives it volume, and it gets rid of the frizzies, and it treats dandruff, and it can make your hair shinier. So you can wash your hair with regular shampoo, put beer in your hair all at the beginning of your shower, and then do everything else in your shower. Rinse the beer out of your hair as good as you can, because you will smell like beer probably until your next shower. But the benefits are really good. And if you blow dry your hair a lot, it helps with keeping it shiny, because I know, actually you can probably see my hair is very, very dull. I've been blow drying it a lot. I've been putting a lot of products in it, which I never usually do. I really desperately need a haircut. But a beer rinse I am due for a beer rinse. And use cheap beer. Don't go and use a $15 can of beer, which if you don't drink a lot of beer, those are out there, and I probably have some in my fridge. So cheap beer is good enough if you're going to use it in your hair. It's also good for acne. There is something out there called, a beer face pack, which is really just, it's really just a mask made out of things that you have in your cabinets. So you take 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of honey, a tablespoon of lemon juice, and just a little pour of beer, and you mix it up, put it on your face, leave it there for 15 minutes, rinse it off. It's really, really good. It cleans out your pores. It's good for acne, really good for acne. And even if you just use beer and lemon juice, put a little bit on like a cotton ball, put it on your face like toner, it's really good to clean out your pores. Bet you didn't know all that. I'm sure you knew 1 or 2 of those things though. So that's all I have to say about the beer. And if you know anything that I didn't mention, I would absolutely love for you to share it, because anything that I can do with my fridge full of beer, especially the drain pours, the ones that are not great, the ones that I have taken a sip of and I'm like, I don't want this, I can use it on my face now. But if you have any ideas on what we can do with beer, comment down below. I would love to hear some stuff. So really quick, I'm just gonna go over, we're doing the challenge right now where if you comment or like, or you can actually make a post in the group as long as it's appropriate. I will allow it to go through. So any of those things, and you will be in the running to win a prize on April 1st. 2 people right now are tied. I'm not going to say their names. I actually have their names written down and I was going to say them, and I've just decided that I am not going to reveal who is in the running right now for winning the challenge. So keep trying, just keep going. Next week, starting tomorrow, actually, I have my friend Tracy is going to kick off our healthy eating challenge week. I'll let her make her post, and you guys can interact with her. So Tracy's tomorrow. I think my friend Becca is going to come in and make a post on Tuesday. Wednesday is, I forget who I had. I have Becca, Tracy, Sandy, and Lexi, and I don't remember which order they're in, but I know Tracy and Becca are first. So yeah, so just keep coming into the group, keep hanging out with us, keep commenting and liking, and keep coming back on Sundays, because I do enjoy you guys watching. I like seeing that little thing that tells me that 2 or 3 people are watching at the same time. But yeah, if you're watching now, thank you very much, and I will see you during the week, and I'll definitely see you next Sunday at 7. Bye, girls.